Hello, I'm Lola. Welcome back to Enderal. This is the third part of this Let's Play series. Last we left off, we were trying to find a way out of the ravine. After that, me being lost in the temple and then fighting wolves. So, great start there. But yeah, excited to enjoy the rest of the game. I'm just going to check quickly. I don't believe I've leveled up again. I think I'm only level 2. But I'm just gonna check just in case. Yeah, that's correct. So I can't level up yet. That's fine. I'll just get out of that realm. So yeah, we're just in the area. It seems I've finally arrived in Enderal. We've collected the pumpkins and the fungi for mana and health regeneration. So that's fine. And we're just going to explore this area a little bit. And yeah, see what's going on. I don't actually know. I don't think we have anywhere to go in particular. No, so there's no quest markers. We just have to get out of here, basically. What do I have equipped? I have healing and my health's a bit low. How do you find out? Okay, 20%. Okay. Is it in magic that you find out? Ah, that's how you find it. Okay, so you feel odd. So I've got that fever constantly. And my magic, I get the arcane fever more when I cast spells. So, yeah, let's see. Just looking for my iron sword. Nope, that's the wrong button. Yeah, that's better. Let's just have a look up here. The way seems to be the other way, but I just want to have a look around first. Suspicious soil mound. That doesn't sound good. Oh. It wasn't that suspicious. Is a demon gonna emerge from it or something if I take some of these things? I'll take everything. Light magic. Increases light magic for apprentice up to skill level 25. Cost 1 learning point. Okay. I'm just going to take the skull. Can I learn any more? I've already learned that spell, yeah. Figured. That's what I was looking for. Learning book. I can. Nice. Just have a wander along. Carp, salmon, I'm going to do some fishing. Dragonfly, redfish, snapper. I'm just gonna, oh, that's the wrong button. Which one's heal? What have I toggled heal to? 4. I'm going to swap these 2 around because I seem to do 3 to heal. Okay, so my arcane fever's 19.8%. 20% it heals when you take that potion, so I might take another when I reach 20. Oopsie daisy. Did not mean to press that. Oh well. Can't go up the waterfall. Anything here? Iron ore. I will mine some iron ore. There we go. Depleted. Brilliant. Anything up here? Always check near the waterfall. There's sometimes a chest hidden behind it or something. No, we're fine here. Shit! Not magic. Iron sword. Where's the other one? I spot another one of you there. Oh, missed. I missed. Where have they gone? There. Nice. Very nice. Oh. They were empty. Can I retrieve my arrow? I can. Detected by something. Is it another mud crab? Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh, river crab, should I say? Sorry. Another crab shell? Nice. Keep saying nice. Dragonfly. Firefly. Empty skeleton. Old vagrant hood, coin purse, dagger, health. What's the hood like? Yeah, I'm not wearing any. No, I'm not wearing any headgear. Yeah, that's fine. What do I look like now? I look like a proper mage. Just gonna head down here, I think. I think this is the right way to go. Do I hear Nernroot? Nernroot alert! Nernroot alert! Nernroot alert! I definitely heard that sound just then. Yep. Sorry, Vine-root, or Vine-root, not Nernroot. Knew I heard that somewhere. Sheer carp. I'm going to eat some ingredients. A minute. Not that. I'll eat a couple that I've got like multiple of. So that, hanging moss, not going to eat those. Cannot tolerate wolf blood. Right, I shouldn't have done that. Forget this. That was a bad mistake. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? Oh, I haven't saved. Nope. Scratch that. I'm not eating the ingredients. That was bad. That was very, very bad. Yeah, ain't gonna be doing that again. Learned my lesson. I'll collect them, but I won't eat them. Come here, butterfly. The heck is that? What the hell is this? Hello? What are you? Answers marked with carried the story forward, but there is a chance that some dialogue options aren't available anymore. Oh, I see a person. I'm gonna quick save.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
None of your business, that's a long story. Where am I here and who are you? I'll be nice to him. He's not done anything wrong.
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way.
Yeah, don't worry about me, I'm fine.
No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
Finn and Carbus.
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes.
Can't see him at the
Sorry
moment.
about that just now. That's just how he is.
It's alright. It's alright.
In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this.
Strange
Truth be
Horizons.
told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes. Well, whatever.
Health potion cheap, added to inventory. Okay. Interesting. What about my eyes? What's your story? Why are you here? Can I trade some goods with you? I found some things in the ruins. That's it for now. Thanks for your help. That'll cancel the dialogue. Can you tell me more about this region? You said you were apothecarius by my path? What do you mean, by my path? I'll ask him about the region.
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Okay, sounds good. Gather knowledge about Enderal. 1 out of 40. Jesus. Jesus Christ, there's a lot to do. I love it. I see and other places that might be of interest to an adventurer.
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Okay, I'll ask him this question next.
By the Black Guardian, you really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Okay, so everyone has a role. A role designated by Malthus. You mean the gods assign your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied.
Oh, my dad was a nightmare.
I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
That's understandable. Okay. In Nerim, there's a rumour that the gods are dead. And who are these pathless? But aren't you frustrated by being bound to the path? Don't you want to advance? In Nehrim, there's a rumour that the gods are dead.
And over here, there's a rumour that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy.
And who are these pathless?
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers. Well, you know.
But aren't you frustrated by being bound to that path? Don't you want to advance? Yeah, it seems like you're a bit stuck on something, aren't you? Like you're stuck one way. You can't change who you are.
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realised that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance.
Fair enough.
I am interested in living the righteous path and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
Don't think I have much else to say. Just an idea
Maybe.
yourself?
But if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours.
And what were you saying about my eyes earlier on?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
Probably. What's your story? Why are you here? I don't think I asked him that. Yeah, what's your story?
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather
Hey,
herbs,
like me.
but tomorrow we're going back north, to League.
Okay, fair enough. I like that he's got a
You
northern
should
accent.
stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things.
I will, to be honest. Can I trade some goods with you? I found some things in the ruins.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Nice. Buy or sell an item by selecting it and pressing E. Buying prices are higher than selling prices, unfortunately. Through the name selection at the bottom, you can switch between... Yeah. Cool. The inventory of the merchants get refilled after... Okay, a few days. That's fine. So I'm on Finn at the moment. Me, Cersei, is there. Do I... Oh, I'm a bit poor at the moment, so I have to be careful. I have to choose. Block? I haven't got a shield yet. Elementalism. No. Heavy armor, light armor. I could use some light armor. One-handed apprentice level. Could just get absolutely pissed drunk and buy a load of wine. Sounds like a game. Sounds good. Okay, I've already got that. I'm gonna sell some stuff first. Don't need 2 pairs of shoes. Don't need the clothes I came with. My robes now just look better than the other ones, so I'm gonna sell those. Clothes can go. Got 2 longbows, so don't need that one. I might keep 1 dagger just in case I need a smaller weapon, but the knives can go. Keep all of that. I don't know, you see, I don't know what's useful here and what's not, so I don't want to be selling stuff that I might need in the future. I suppose I could sell this scrap metal from the ancient nation. I'll sell that one, I've got 2 of it. Go on, I'm going to sell all this scrap metal. I'm not going to need it. Yeah, I think that's me done and sold. Keep all that. Keep all that. I've already learnt that spell, so I can sell him that. keep the shovel because I did need it. I'll get rid of the tongs because I did need it for... Although there was a shovel next to it, I did need the shovel for that... What was that? It was... I can't remember what it was called. The 2 red lines that I've just been to about 10 minutes ago. I could buy a health potion. Or a learning book. Already learnt these spells. I'll buy one. I've bought one one-handed learning book. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. That's it for now. Thank you for the help.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed.
Thank you, kind sir.
Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Places, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother
I like
me.
that these characters have
I guess that means no.
personality. What? Talk to the apothecarius about the fever.
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Yes, I've suddenly had this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to
Yeah,
die
I'm
of
about to
fever,
die. No
then
offense,
yes.
but I kind
It
of
was
need
that
some help.
oath we swore once, remember? To help
just wanna
the
listen to this
afflicted,
conversation.
To
Whatever.
I'm just gonna sit down.
thank you. Gruntroots, gruntroots. Ah, here we go.
Please help me. I'm seeing about 4 of you right now.
So, let's see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn, the still.
Jesus.
They've hit me.
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no! Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here,
I wonder if
drink
that happened
this.
because I
It'll
didn't
help
take a
ya.
potion.
See, you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion
Yeah,
will
I'm
wane in
gonna
a few days.
Be dying from that fever soon. Thanks, but what in the blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
I think there was just an
Oh,
explosion.
that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dal'Varek died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
Something else? Oh no. I can't move from this chair.
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
What the...
Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
Is he... Oh.
Carbos, do something, damn it!
Fuck!
Now look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
The hell? Oh, I like those two. Where am I and who are you? Jespar Dal'Varek.
Jespar Matumiel Dal'Varek.
Jespar.
Jespar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary.
They were nice.
The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but
I'm very lucky.
Well, that's a different story.
Wait, how do you know about my fever? That ends the conversation. How do you know about the apothecary? Were you there when they attacked?
I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help, for 2 reasons. 1, I was outnumbered. 2, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't. Sorry.
Wait, what do you know about my fever?
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard's song,
Yeah, I'm learning a
right?
lot of spells.
You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
Yep, that would be correct.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your
I know,
age,
my
but
character
it
looks about
happens.
40.
Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. That's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get
Okay,
grim.
got it. I need to be treated then. So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever.
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
Arcane fever. What do you mean by a little sensitive? And what about these visions? Are they also caused by fever? And what do you mean by a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things.
Yeah, I drank one
Also,
accidentally.
you should
Sorry
be very
about that.
cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Dal'Varek in the east.
I'm not going there then. Unless I have to. Nice, more knowledge. If I can contain the fever but let it get worse, what are the consequences? Are there any other remedies?
At first, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, and you'll get a maddening itch all over your body. If you leave it untreated for too long, you'll either die or turn into an Orbaya.
Orbaya. Wait, it can kill me and what to an Orbaya?
Yes, it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say. And an Orbaya is basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Just never let the fever get too bad.
And are there any other remedies?
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it'll only
So I need
postpone
to
the
stock up
symptoms.
on ambrosia.
Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps.
What about these visions? Are they also caused by the fever?
You have visions?
For lack of a better word, yes. Ever since I've had this fever, I get these strange premonitions of things are about to happen. Are they also a symptom? Never mind. So what are you going about the fever? Who can treat it? Do I tell this guy? I'll be honest. I'll tell him because I feel like he's been helpful. Unless he's like a undercover bandit or something.
Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed.
Fair enough.
You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I
How
want
do
you
you
to
know
tell
people,
me
though?
everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
I mean, if he's going to make me better, yes. But I've just got a bad feeling about this guy. I could be completely wrong, but go on then.
Well, then, the stage is yours. I see. My
So I've told him,
condolences for
okay.
your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea.
Yep.
And while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Yep. That's correct. Yes, but it wasn't just a dream. It was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was the same one in a valley. Yep, I did see the temple.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Right after I washed up on the shore, yes, together with those visions.
Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them.
Could be.
All right,
I'm not.
it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you.
Thank you.
Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
What's Ark? I'm guessing that's the place. Didn't the apothecary guy mention it before he died? Want to know more? Who's this employer of yours? What if I want to do this on my own? Alright, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better. What's Ark?
Ark? The capital
Okay,
of this
Anderal's
country?
capital is Ark.
Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned. Never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malphus, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. You're going to see it soon.
Okay, more knowledge. I want to know more. Who is this employer of yours?
Well, aren't you curious? I work for the Holy Order.
Oh. The Holy Order? You mean the enforcers of the Lightborn? Is this a good order or a bad order? Because some Holy Orders in my past games I've played aren't the best.
Yeah, but they're more than just a military unit here. Enderal belongs to Malphus, the guardian god, and the Order answers directly to him.
Okay.
In other words, they're calling the shots here. No king, no queen, no council. Just an order of noble warriors, always looking so stern and joyless that you might think they're struggling with constipation.
What if I want to do this on my own?
Up to you. But without me accompanying you, the guards won't let you into the Sun Temple in Ark. And that's the only place you can get your fever treated.
Alright, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and Batirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness.
Do you think this chaos could be in any way related to the rumours about the Lightborn's death? Everyone in Nehrim talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true, and that there's a connection, yes.
Alright, okay. Then you actually believe that someone did kill the gods, the Lightborn?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods.
What do the Enderalians think about that? And here I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world. I'll be a bit sassy.
Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And the false deity theory isn't that new, after all, is it? Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to call down lightning on me right here and right now, to punish me for my insolence? No. The Lightborn were immortal kings, and that's all.
I mean, fair enough.
That's how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Let's just say I have my opinion, and you have yours. Still waiting for that light. Still waiting for that lightning. Far from it. Still waiting for that lightning.
We're going to get along just fine. But we digress.
Right, you mentioned something about Red Madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people
Maybe
lose
I
their
like
mind.
this guy. Maybe he's trustworthy.
Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family.
Ooh.
He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "Fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep.
Or didn't I do that?
Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now
With
there
my
have
dad.
been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the Red Madness. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself.
A Magister? Are they from Tevinter? Sorry, I've been playing Dragon Age a little bit.
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
What did he do?
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
Ooh, that's not good. So what's your role in this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're no monk. That's horrible. I'll go with that's horrible.
Yes, it is.
Next question.
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things.
Treasure
Treasures,
hunter.
tomes, memories,
Okay,
and the
okay.
like.
I like.
And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And thus, if there's something like a pattern to this malady.
You're after his motives, but how can I help you with that? I don't know anything about the Magister. That Magister.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Great. First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and
Okay,
talk
I'm
to
still
an
going to
old man
Riverville,
named
okay.
Alfred, a
A
childhood
lot of names
friend
to remember.
Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the Blue Dot.
Thank you. I needed that.
So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
If a quest objective is marked by 1 or more stars, they indicate the difficulty of said quests, and at the same time, the level you should have for the quest. Okay, okay. Very easy. So I start on very easy, medium. Oh, that's good knowledge. Because I'm just wandering about. I don't want to be going into areas that I don't know. Okay. What time is it? Morning, I guess. So I finished all these. Right, let's read my journal. Oops. In spite of all incidents, I managed to arrive on Enderal. There is much to learn about this land, from its culture and the mores of its inhabitants to its fauna and flora and up to its myths and legends. I am sure this knowledge will greatly benefit me on my travels. Gather knowledge of Enderal, dialogues labelled with knowledge. Yeah, okay. While the mercenary Jespar didn't have an explanation for my weird visions, he told me that I seem to have arcane fever, a reaction of my body stemming from my sudden magical talent. As soon as possible, I need to find an arcanist who can help me lessen the fever, or things could take a deadly course. No matter if the fever is lessened or not, Jespar told me to take care. Healing potions, light magic, and staying in magical contaminated areas can worsen my arcane fever again. I might just stick to being a warrior. After I encountered the 2 apothecary last night, I saw some sort of vision. The moment this premonition was over, I heard the 2 apothecary speaking about the exact same things I heard in the vision. Then bandits attacked the dam and killed them. I owe my life to a mercenary called Jespar Dal'Varek. He informed me that this damned fever is caused by my sudden talent in magic and offered to help me by introducing me to his employers who can heal it. In turn, I have to help him in bringing light to a magister's rampage. So find a way to restrain it, gain some knowledge, and find the strongbox with which Yarrow threw into the sea near his house. Talk to Yarrow's childhood friend. So Yarrow is the Magister. Yes. Yes, yes.
Never walked back on the road from the
Nice singing.
man's abode. Oh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
You're alright. Better than me, I can't sing. Okay, so we're still on the Sun Coast. Was I given... Oh, I don't have enough learning points. Did he give me a map? Not sure. Let's search the backpack. Pick some nails. Hopefully that's not stealing anything. The Butcher of Ark, Volume 1. Follow the Fire. So Ark's the region. Premise. They call me the Butcher. It hurts to write these words, though I'm aware of their truth. What else should a man be called whose trail is marked by dozens of corpses? Corpses which are not mute witnesses of a battle or an accident. No, corpses which are solely the result of my own doing. Men, women, elders, children, priests, merchants, travellers and whores. My murders seem to follow an inscrutable pattern whose arbitrariness will put an icy veil over everyone's heart, but of course this will not be what heralds will proclaim. For them and the Holy Order, I will be no less than a monstrosity, a pathless demon who has been led astray by his own mundane cravings. They will call me an evil man, a beast with a heart black as midnight, because these are the colours in which the world prefers to think, black and white. No one will ask about the how and why. Even these pages will be hard to acquire, for the Holy Order will surely do everything in its power to prohibit their printing, which is why I shall congratulate you, whoever you may be, for holding them in your hands. With this assembly of withered pages, you shall be given insight into my very own thoughts. Do not understand them as a justification for my deeds, because this is not what they are. I assume full responsibility for what I have done, and I desire no absolution, neither from Malphas, whose supposed divinity is something I nowadays merely smile upon, nor from the people, justice, or some other strange, greater power, whose true nature we have not yet learned to comprehend. This book is no more than a testimony of strange and inscrutable happenings yonder, which have made me into what I am. Just seeing how long this is. Okay, so this is a long, long book. I'm going to take this book, and I think I might do an episode on the side, if I find any more, read these books. Because it's just going to take up most of each episode if I read all of it. Okay, the Butcher of Ark. So it is, I found a volume, a so-called Butcher of Ark on my travels. It seems to be the autobiography of the serial killer Jael Tennyson. I should keep my eyes open for the other volumes. So I'm either going to read these off camera to myself, or just do like a separate episode of them, because I don't want them to take up all of my parts, all of these books. So yeah, I'll keep them for now. Pumpkin plant, yes, I will harvest that. Does Jespar have anything else to say? You said your name is Jespar Mitumiel Dal'Varek. Isn't Dal a title of nobility here in Enderal? You say your job is recovering lost things. Does that mean you're some kind of treasure hunter? I mean, I guess. I'll start with the name.
Well observed. Yes, I am indeed sublime by my path, but please, just ignore that, will you? I'm not a big fan of titles. Most of the time, they're just a means for boring people to feel superior towards others.
So, treasure hunter?
Treasure hunter? That has a nice ring to it. But let's just say I help people to fulfill certain materialistic desires of theirs, just like the Holy Warden who brings back the lost shoe to the maiden. Only the maiden pays me to do it. And I have a more flexible conscience, so to speak.
Mysterious sellsword. I like that. In other words, you're a criminal for hire. In other words, you're not exactly obsessed with laws. I'll get on his good side.
You do? That's good. But let's save the socializing for later, okay?
Okay.
Usually I am always in for a good talk, but for now let's focus on the mission.
Fair enough.
Keep your chin up.
I will. It's up and raised. I'm just going to do a little exploring of this area. Oh, hello. Empty. Spotted this over here and wondered what it was. Aha, so that does my carrying capacity, doesn't it? What's it under? Ingredients? Ice something? Ice claw. I will do that. Just out of interest, I'm going to sleep. Does that heal me completely? Or not? I'll just sleep for an hour because it's in the morning. Okay, yeah, it does. It does. Interesting. Okay, so I do need to sleep in this game. Vatar's tongue? Okay, so I need to talk with Alfred and the Strongbox. Ark's also over there. The Red Sea, Isle of Kor. All of these areas. Interesting. So I might go and explore this down here. Before I do the quest, I'm not completely sure which way to go. I think I'll have a think. But next episode, it's been very, very talky, this one. But it's really good lore and everything like that. I really like it. But yes, next episode, we might go to Yarrow's place, or we might just wander about this area for a bit, because I don't want to just avoid areas and go straight for the quest. It is sort of still like Skyrim-esque, so I guess it's has a lot of like exploration. But yeah, I think that'll do me for now. So yeah, we'll end this episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you want to. But yeah, bye. Enjoy.